Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, Nigerians in Nigeria, and good morning, Nigerians all over the diaspora, all over the world. I still remain your brother. This is Flex MC. It is very sad for me this morning. I woke up very sadly. I'm on my way to my work this morning with the community and the country where I live in protecting me, my life and property from internal and external aggression. A young man yesterday was killed in Abuja. A very young man, an NYSC copper who's serving at Abuja station of the Chinese television. The Nigerian authority, during the Chitis protest, the Islamic movement of Nigeria protest yesterday that led to bloodshed, burning of properties, and human life. Yesterday, a stray bullet came from the Nigerian government or the Nigerian police or the Nigerian security outfit, and it hit the young man, 23 years old man, 23 years old, future promising professional, for doing his job, performing his own normal duty. He was shot to death. I have never seen a country where protest is going on in the Western world or that part that you can see a man with camera and working as a journalist, even with the placard on his chest, being shot. There have been several protests all over the world. But killing a journalist is not part of this. And I'm afraid, why should Nigerian authority use a direct bullet to scare out protesters? It is very, very unheard of. Why not use the water? Why not use a fake bullet to scare them rather than shooting direct to them? This is a clear notification that the very day the president of the country, President Muhammadu Buhari, the very day he would decide to eliminate the old citizens of Nigeria, he will also use the Nigerian security outfit to do it. People are being killed in this country day in and day out, and nothing is done. I have a very sad face this morning. I'm not very, very happy because this young man happens to also be my profession, my line of profession. I did mass communication. My brothers and sisters all over the world, it's our time we wake up. It's our time we wake up and curb this menace. Nigeria is over, I don't know, from 1960 to 19, Nigeria is over 50-something, or was going to 60 years, but nothing is changing. Nothing is changing. Why should a COP member be killed during protests? A journalist, the people who are supposed to be the voice of the nation, the people who are supposed to report the issue at hand, why should that man be shot dead? A very promising young man, Precious Awolabi, who is working with Chinese television. I watched the whole scenery last night, all through last night and this morning. I couldn't even get any sleep. I slept late last night. I slept about some minutes past 3 because my conscience, my heart bleeds for this country. My heart bleeds for being in Nigeria. My heart bleeds in this modern world, this 21st century, that a government could order its own security outfit to use a straight bullet at protesters. And as I'm talking to you right now, for those that were killed yesterday, the shooting, the injuries, nothing, no one have been arrested. No press release have been issued this morning. We act, every Nigerian act as if it's normal. We go on our normal business days as if nothing happened. Why a young man who have suffered to make things work is suffering, died without nothing. And the funniest of all, the issue this morning is that no one is talking about it. No one is talking about it. No arrests have been made. Nobody is questioning who gave that order for the open shoot yesterday at Abuja. Funny enough, the hospitals that this young man was rushed to for medical treatment, for medical attention, they rejected because of lack of funds. They allowed the young man to die. What a pain and a bleed, and I bleed for my nation. I bleed for this nation. If you're looking at my face, you will see that I wept all through the night. My face couldn't wake up this morning. What is it that we have done to Nigerian government to deserve this? What is it that we have done to Nigerian government to deserve this? Is it very wrong? What is the primary aim of a government? What is the primary aim of a government? It is to protect life and property of the citizens, both from internal and external aggression. The herdsmen are killing here and there. The imported herdsmen, they are killing here and there. The problem of Ruga bill is taking life in many communities, between farmers and the herdsmen and between the community. Property worth millions are being burnt. Have we done wrong in confiding and giving the mantle of leadership to my brother from the north, most especially the Fulani president that we have? I'm not being ethnical here. I'm not being sarcastic here. But this is the truth. Black and blue. This is the truth. What have we done wrong to this government to deserve all this? In a public protest, are they not saying that Nigeria doesn't have right to protest? Even if they are Hausa herdsmen or they are the Islamic movement of Nigeria, but does Nigerian government have the right to open fire on them? Who is the IG? Or will I say, who is the commissioner of police of Abuja that gave that order that open fire should be used on these citizens? This is so appalling. How can a person be killed this morning and killed yesterday? Nobody is questioning the government. And the government is not saying anything about it. My brothers, my sisters, within Nigeria, outside Nigeria, I want you to rethink. A country of over 200 million citizens. Is it that we are too much that we needed to eliminate some? Is it that we are too much, the population of Nigeria is too high that we needed to eliminate some? The young man was just killed for nothing. The young man was killed for nothing and for nothing. Comrade, I'll call him a comrade, Honorable, Precious Awolabi, a journalist, a youth corps journalist who is practicing his youth corps services with Nigerian Channels Television in Abuja, shot dead yesterday during the protests of the Shiites people in Abuja, and nobody is doing anything about it. Why do people continue to die in this country day out and day in, on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, on an hour basis, on a minute basis, on a second basis, and nobody is doing anything about it? This country, I think, is not working. A government that cannot protect life and property of its own citizens is a complete failure. It's a complete failure. It's a complete nonentity. It's a fallacy. It's a branded and monumental disappointment and failure. If protesters cannot freely protest about their rights and be listened to, instead of the government calling out somebody to listen to the reason they are protesting, to hear them out, you open a gun. You have opened another wound in the mind of the Hausa herdsmen. You have opened another wound in the mind of the northern protesters. You have opened another wound in the mind of the Islamic movement of Nigeria. You have opened another wound in the Shiites group in Abuja, which they will look for somebody to use as scapegoat. and also claiming the life of this young man who's a journalist. I have never seen a country where there is protest and journalists are being shot direct. Security officers shooting journalists. I have never seen that happen. Why is everything that is no longer in existence in the world happening in Nigeria? No country uses direct bullet to scare out protesters any longer. They use either water or the fake bullets or shoot into the thin air, not to take the life of anyone. Is it that we are too much? Nigeria, I want you to rethink. If you think this problem is not your problem, I want you to rethink. I hear you, my brother Johan Hines. I should trust God. I trust God. I am a Christian. I want to beg you something. I want to beg us for something. When issues of national security, when issues concerning human life, when issues concerning protection of life and property is being raised like this, please don't bring in spiritualism into it. I'm a Christian. Don't bring in spiritualism into it. I don't want. This is God. God have done his best for us as a nation. God have protected this nation for so many years. When the enemies of development decided to invade the Nigerian government and become the Nigerian government, you won't expect something less than this. Don't tell me about spiritualism. Don't tell me about God. This is not the issue of God. This is the issue we human. Let me tell you something, my brother, Johan, is it my brother or his sister? I don't know. Let me tell you something. God cannot do for man what man can do for himself. To protect the life of citizens and property, it's not the work of God. It's the work of human. Humans set up a government. They wanted to be ruled. They want to be ruled by humans like them. They should also set up a government to protect them also. I'm based in Spain. This doesn't happen in Spain. Even the Catalonia cases, the Barcelona cases against the government who is asking for independence, no one has been reported with gunshot till date. Catalonia is still fighting for their independence till date. The Scotland case against against Britain, no one has been shot then. Scotland today is still fighting for their independence. Is still fighting. Must a protester be killed? To protest, is it a crime to protest when you are not in agreement with what government is doing in your country, in your state, in your local government, in your ward, or even in your street? Is it a crime? God, wake up. Stop bringing God to this issue. Stop bringing God to this issue. The Ruga case is already on ground. This the bill of free grazing land all over the 36 states of the Federation. Though the Nigerian government, the Buhari administration, have put a stop to the bill for the now, but it does not mean that they are not working on the ground to take over the nation. The people is sparking up crisis in Nigeria, sparking up a religious and a ethnic war in Nigeria. Most of them, they are not even Nigerians. The Fulani herdsmen that are invading Nigeria today, they are not Nigerians. They are Fulanis. They are Fulanis from Chad. They are Fulanis from Benin Republic. They are Fulanis from Libya. They are Fulanis from Madagascar. They are Fulanis from other African nations who are radicalists. How many Fulani men? How many Fulani men are Nigerians in this case? The real Fulani men that I know, then they come to your village, they raise their livestock, they don't kill you, they don't take they don't enter into your farm and destroy your farm. Even when anything happens to your farm, they look for a way to pay you back. They beg you before they enter into your land. Even this one. Reports reaching us right now that even these Fulani herdsmen cases in Nigeria, this Ruga case that is taking up and down, these Fulani men, they don't even speak Hausa, they don't speak Fulani, they don't speak English. But when you speak French, they respond to you. These are Francophone radicalists, who the Nigerian richest and the richest elites in Nigeria, who are the owners of the cattle, they employ them from outside the country, they come into the country and begin to destroy the land. Nobody is talking because the owners of this cow, they are rich men in this country. They are rich men in Nigeria. They are the richest men in the government. Nobody is talking about this. Rather, they are promoting a law. They are promoving a law to protect the Fulani herdsmen, giving them right to have a camp in all the 36 states of the Federation, trying to build a hotel for them, build a clinic for them, build all kind of things for them in 36 states of the Federation, just because they want to Fulanize the country. Now a life of a young man has been taken yesterday. A graduate who have a dream to become one of the greatest journalists in the world of all time. His life has been taken yesterday for no reason. Honorable Comrade Precious Awolabi, a UCOP service man who is serving with Chinese televisions, Abuja, yesterday was shot dead by the Nigerian security outfits. What is your take on all this? Nigeria, I call again to all Nigerians, all meaningful Nigerians, all well-meaning Nigerians, all great thinkers of Nigeria, all the gurus, all the technocrats of the Nigerian society to wake up. It is time we stop talking on social media. It is time we start acting. It is time we start taking our stand. I call on all the SASA citizens of Nigeria. I call you all to a challenge. Wake up, for tomorrow you may no longer have a country. If you don't wake up now, tomorrow you will wake up. The foreigners would have taken over your lands, rape your wife, rape your children, destroy your lands, destroy your property, and they will inhibit your state. They will inherit your state because they think it's their right. Wake up and speak to the face of Buhari that Buhari is a failure. You have failed this country again in the area of security. He is protecting one ethnic group over the other. Wake up, Nigerians. Wake up, Sasat. Wake up, Edoman. Wake up, Delta State. Wake up, Bende, the whole Bende region, the Midwest region. Wake up and take your full stand. Wake up. Wake up. Let's stop dividing ourselves. Let's start uniting ourselves against this government. Remember, vox populi, vox Dei. The voice of the people remain the voice of the gods. The people are greater and bigger than the government. The people has the power, not the few Nigerians ruling us. Thank you very much. I'm off to work. Let me go get my daily bread. I'll see you when I return back later. God bless you all. I remain Fearless MC. Thank you.